right, video number 2. We're going to hit the chest press and explore what this machine can do. All right, there's a lot going on here. It's not as complicated as it looks once you know what's going on. Essentially, you have a foot pedal here, okay? This is, I believe, I haven't been on their official website, but I'm pretty sure this is just a way to help support your lift by moving the weight forward, okay? Why that's important to know is because for most people, especially when they're newer, this is kind of a weird position to get into. It's not very comfortable unless you've been in it a lot. So instead of trying to lift from here, which sometimes can injure or aggravate the shoulder if you push it too hard, if you were to do a weight that's way too heavy for you and try to max out from this position, people can hurt themselves because it's too far back. So this thing's really nice to push it forward so that way you can have a better starting position, and then once you get there, you can let go of that. And it will reset, and you can do whatever you want, and all you have to do is let it come back to reset. But to explain further, this is aiming for the pectorals, which is your chest muscles. Okay, this is going to be a pressing motion. You have a neutral grip, and then you have a pronated grip, which basically just means palm facing down. The neutral grip is going to be palms facing into each other like this. Now, I prefer these grips, especially for beginners, because it encourages your elbows. Like if you watch, so if I do this, my elbows are up high with my hands, right? That's a lot more strain on the shoulders, and you can manipulate that and make it more about your chest if you bring your elbows in down to this 45-degree range, or especially for beginners, like I'm saying, your elbows being in and just a little bit out. That's why I like this neutral grip, because it kind of encourages that position. It's a little bit more natural for the shoulders. So I'm going to press forward. I'm going to take control of the weight. And what I'm going to do before I push forward is I'm going to get myself positioned, all right? Always good posture before you start the set. So I always make sure I'm in a good, strong position. I'm going to squeeze my butt, lift myself up high as if a string's being pulled from my head, pull my chest up and pull my shoulders back, and then squeeze my stomach, and then press forward, okay? Now, something to strive for, but you probably won't be able to do, is maintaining your shoulders being back, letting your chest be the first thing in front. So if I can look to my side, my shoulder is literally behind my chest. Some people, their shoulder is forward in front of their chest or aligned with it, which means your shoulder is taking on a lot of that load rather than your chest being prioritized, okay? It's not really a big deal, because if you're an athlete or just a general person, obviously strengthening your shoulder with your chest is important. If you're trying to just specifically build the chest, keeping your shoulders back and your chest up is going to be a great way to isolate and target and bias the chest muscles more than the shoulders. And again, slow and controlled on the way back, good posture, good range of motion that's comfortable and does not cause you pain. And then right back up all the way, fully extend with the shoulders back, and then controlling back down. Okay? It's the exact same concept with the pronated grip, but you are going to have to really go all the way up. At least I'm 6'1", 6'2" with shoes, but I have to be all the way up here in order to get comfortable, because I don't want my elbows like this. I want my shoulders down and in line with my hand. Okay? So I have to almost do this, which, I like doing this because it's almost at a decline angle just a little bit, but not much, which is going to be really good for just kind of building out that bottom portion. But this is your chest press. Pretty easy.